broken, it was hanging by a thread. Paint was peeling, the old church looked dead. Sad sight to see, nearly broke my heart. My childhood church was falling apart. In my memories of a time gone by, I can still hear that old preacher cry, and the songs that rang out from every aisle, it would fill the air for a country mile. Now the weeds have took over and the grass is gone. Up near the steeple, squirrels have made a home. The old long tables for dinner on the ground were all broken up and falling down. In my memory of a time gone by, I can still hear that old preacher cry, and the songs that rang out from every aisle, it will fill the air for a country mile. It brings tears to my eyes to see that old church rot. I got saved inside there, and I learned a lot. A happy time in my life. I will always remember that old church and all of its members. In my memory of time gone by, I can still hear that old preacher cry, and the songs that rang out from every aisle, it would fill the air for a country mile. And the songs that rang out from every aisle, it would fill the air for a country mile.
Someone I used to know once told me, I'll always love you if you'll always hold me. Right from the start, never apart, I promise you always and forever. Someone I used to know was guilty. Now so much blood it might say somehow it goes. Sure as time goes, but somehow I knew it was better someone I used to know is calling again. She wants to know his friends, but the God knows it's so long ago. There's someone I used to know. It's a long road, you better know. You're just wasting my time. Taking my wife is a door there. I really don't care. You're just someone I used to know.
Well, I could talk all night, but you don't care. If I listen, gets me nowhere. And the way I see it, it all comes down to you. If I had a dime for every time you say I wish things were a different way, oh yeah, I'd be a rich man. Ba 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 ba. Whoa 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 la la. Ba 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 ba. You can waste your life in a moment. Tear yourself down cause you're lonely, and there's no way you could ever see things through. If I'd only save the hours, save the days in vain for which I really paid, oh yeah, well I'd be a rich man, I'd be a rich man, I'd be a rich man.
Like seasons come and seasons go, the wind will blow both sweet and cold. We're out somewhere, the sun is shining down. When you met me long ago, we knew sometimes the storms would blow. But in our heart, the warmth can part the clouds. 'Cause you take me up to a higher ground. The winds may blow our lives around. In your smile I know I feel the sun. Well, life ain't nothing but a hurricane. Those times you stand and face the rain, lifting on the dreams that we have found. We're up on higher ground. May lash the shores of life, the sails may strain the stress and strife, but set in stone we're anchored firm and sound. When tides of life are drowning me, your touch is like a sheltered sea, to hold me close and calm my every need. And you take me up to a higher ground. The winds may blow our lives around. In your smile I know I feel the sun. Well, life ain't nothing but a hurricane. Those times you stand and face the rain, lifted on the dreams that we have found. We're up on higher ground. Dreams are live and some we lose, and times the rain may fall, but through dark clouds our love will lift us high above it all. When you take me up to a higher ground, the winds may blow our lives around. In your smile I know I feel the sun. Well, life ain't nothing but a hurricane. Those times you stand and face the rain, lifted on the dreams that we have found. We're up on higher ground. We're up on higher ground. We're up on higher
I woke up this morning tired and alone. Felt like something was calling me home. I went out for coffee
and the Sunday vibe when I drove by the old church and I read their sign. Come on in if you're lost and alone. Jesus will fix it and give you a home. Please come on in if you're lost and alone. Yes, Jesus will fix it and give you a home. I sat in the back row right next to the door, just bowing my head and staring at the floor. That preacher was talking and looked right at me, telling me I'm a sinner, but Jesus would set me free. Come on in if you're lost and alone. Jesus will fix it and give you a home. Please come on in if you're lost and alone. Yes, Jesus will fix it and give you a home. Right at me, said if I would just open my eyes, then I could see. Well, they sang an old song, I felt him ask me in, said Jesus would save me, he bought my sin. Come on in if you're lost and alone. Jesus will fix it and give you a home. Please come on in if you're lost and alone. Yes, Jesus has fixed it and gave you a home. Yes, Jesus has fixed it and gave me a home.
Time I see this love, a love divided, wondering if I can find the words to say something from the past erased, and my spirit coming back to haunt me always, and I cannot run away when I see your smile woven in the fabric of my memories. My tears begin to overflow. I have one desire to find a way to be with you forever, and I wonder why I ever let you go. Give me one understand the changes I've been through. Never will you cry again the way I made you cry before. I promise not to hurt you, girl. I promise I'll do. Give me one last try. Say it's just a nightmare. I'll wake up with your souls all. Please don't say goodbye. I can't leave you twice. I love you and all on the ways you know. Deep inside, this wonder morning, we've been high in there, far away from all the pain and sorrow inside the love we still share. One last try.
He came down from Yellow Mountain, he was there to take a bride in the valley of Green River, where the land flows rich and wide. When he saw her neath the aspen, his heart was stricken down, but she was promised to another, by her father's word was bound. When the moon falls on the mountains like the rainfall from the sky, when the sun beats on the desert, you can hear the eagles cry, for they know there are those who'd rather fly on Yellow Mountain. So she paid to cross the river every night with him she'd stay. They planned to leave for Yellow Mountain when the full moon lit their way. Her father forbade her to take the ferry, so to keep their love apart. But the will of another can't deny what's in the heart. When the moon falls on the mountains like the rainfall from the sky, when the sun beats on the desert, you can hear the eagles cry, for they know there are those who'd rather fly on Yellow Mountain. So they leapt upon the river, he came from the other side. When their hearts met in the middle, they let the current take their lives. Now they say on that great river, when the full moon shines at night, you still see them swim the river, get out on the other side. When the moon falls on the mountains like the rainfall from the sky, when the sun beats on the desert, you can hear the eagles cry, for they know there are those who'd rather fly on Yellow Mountain. Yeah, when the moon falls on the mountains like the rainfall from the sky, when the sun beats on the desert, you can hear the eagles cry, for they know there are those who'd rather fly. Yeah, they know there are those who'd rather fly, and they say there are those who still fly on Yellow Mountain.
Ready to fall in love, ready to fall in love, ready to fall in love. You were right all along, it was just the way I sing my song. I was right from the start to a beautiful wonder. I'm ready to fall in love. What I've been dreaming of, I'm ready to fall in love with you. With you. I know it's a bit premature, but I'm absolutely sure I'm ready to fall in love with you. With you. I just never believed this kind of thing would happen to me. I was preoccupied with the secrets people try to hide, but now I'm ready to fall in love. The messages from above.